3, 2, 1, go. Just want to get moving. Just want to get moving. Should have refilled my water, though. Should have definitely refilled my water before I did this. Oh well. Come on. Alright. Oop. There's the bottom, so we now have a bit of a sense of what this castle generation is going to look like, which means we're going to go up, and we're going to keep going up for a very long time. We're grabbing this one because detouring for chests on your first life is actually kind of valuable, as long as it's a reasonable detour. In addition, it uses a lot less resolve than double Limek's measure. Scholar weapon. Beautiful. That's a beautiful one. Yep. I need to... Yeah, I'm just going to try to, like, set up a rule to get myself more consistent in it. I'm going to try to make it so whenever I see a silver chest, I stop and go get it. Unless it's, like, really far away or something. If it's a silver chest, it's worth the detour. Because a lot of times it's like a 6-second detour, and it gets me equipment that's going to change the run. So I need to just grab them more often. Or at least I need to grab them till I get the equipment I'm looking for. Which is like a scholar, which is a warden weapon and a scholar cape. Or their ilk. It was a mistake, but we fixed it. Even though it was a little slow, we fixed. Alright. But yeah. Because... So, Gauntlet and Murmur no longer give equipment, so therefore I need equipment from other sources. Which... Basically, there's 2 chests in front of Lamek's room, 2 chests in front of Lamaw's room. I'm going to ignore the 2 chests in front of Irad's room because it happens late enough in the run that you can't really do much with them. But yeah, that's the basically 4 chests that you get if you don't stop along the way. Oop. So that was a silver chest, wasn't it? It's not that far away. Again, another weapon. Awesome. Yeah, this, as you saw, silver chests have given me 2 pieces of items that were worth the while. 3. We have both the important scholar sets. Scholar equipment. Oof. Yep. Yep. Eva increases our mana. Or, our magic damage. So I'm gonna go for it. Alright, Lamek. You're dealing with a much more powerful foe. At least that's what I'll tell myself. Alright. Alright, shield's back online. Just use that to allow myself the damage boost here. Come on, kill him. Whew. Look at that. Not golden Lamech split, but still a darn good Lamech split. Look at that. All the money. And Lamech is right next to the Stygian study entrance, so we can actually just ignore the Stygian. We could just go into the Stygian study another day. We could just go here to teleport to the Stygian study, so we actually save ourselves a loading screen. There we are. We are at pretty decent health. We have heals along the way through the next area because of Farron's Obel, which... Ooh. Or Freyan's Reward, whatever this relic is called. There we go. Keep moving. We're doing good. We can spend another 30 resolve without any costs, even when we consider the lilies. Honestly, yeah, if we get, like, War Drums or something, I'll just... Actually, no. I was gonna say, if we get War Drum, I'll just, face them off, but then I just realized the lilies gets consumed as I face them off, so... That's literally, like, one of the examples of the one time you don't want to face them on and use the lilies. Alright, we'll just double attack, like so. Oof. Go. No water. Need to fix my lack of water situation at some point. Oh well. We're doing good on time. We're doing good on time. We have flame barrier. Stop for silver chest, like I said. Leather trinket, that's good. So if we get enough of the leather stuff, if we get the leather chest, we can actually get from the leather chest, leather trinket, and leather helm, get enough equip weight to, what am I saying? The iframes after you do that messed me up. Ooh, Clotho Spindle. Oh no, that was 35. I thought it was 25. Okay, that was a mistake. We're gonna be a little low on health coming on up. Here. Alright. Neil Breen movies are so bad, they're good. Maybe the best drinking game I've ever played was Neil Breen Drinking Bingo. Never heard of Neil Breen movies. Gotta put those in mind. But yeah, by the way, welcome back, Kesler. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for arriving. Glad to have you. But yeah, with movies that are so badly good, what was it? It was... like, I can't remember the name. It was just like some ridiculous name and the journey through to the 7th dimension. Or something like... I can't remember its name. I want to say Cowboy Bebop, but that's actually a good show. It's like... some cowboy like some name that's usually used for cowboy shows and future shows. It's I can't remember it, but that was our so bad it's good amongst my friend group. Oof. Might be a Neil Breen movie. Would not be surprised to hear that. Whew. That's pretty good. Do not watch them for watching a movie. It's a guy funding writing and staring in his own movies. That sounds familiar, but I can't remember it either. Like, with the one I'm talking about, I think they just knew it was a parody at some point. Like, I think it was designed to be a parody because there were just certain characters that were, like, what was it? One of the villains' names, like, the villains all, took the name John to hide the fact that they were aliens from the world. And, then they just chose, like, random combinations of, words to be their last name. So, like, one of the villains was named John Big Booty. And, like, they were just like, "You failed me for the last time, Big Booty!" I'm like, once you say that line, you can't be a serious show anymore. I'm sorry. Like, at that point, you're doing this on purpose. You just kind of played your hand a little too hard. Time to bone down. You're gonna get that 20-second clear time. Also, that sounds amazing. It was an amazing show. So you have to... The way that my friends found it, they went in... So here's the thing. My friends, if you ever know those old... Like, in the Muppets, the two old people that make fun of the play and everything. My friends kind of do that a lot with just regular movies. And so when they watch this movie that I'm talking about... I can't remember its name. But... when they were watching that movie, they were in that cynical mood. And they thought they were actually watching a serious movie. And it made it one of the best moments, like, just making stupid puns of like, "Oh, now we do this!" And then they actually do it in the movie. It was just like a good time. It was just good times. Snail of death. And there goes the snail of death. It turned out it was far too slow to be a threat to anyone. Oof. Buckaroo Banzai! There it is! Buckaroo Banzai and the Journey into the 8th Dimension. There it is. That's the name of the song. Buckaroo Banzai. I knew his name sounded so ridiculous. Something cowboy, Buckaroo. And the other one was Japanese, Banzai. That makes sense. Oh, I can't talk to those, right? That's a super common name somewhere, probably. Ooh. In the westerny part of Japan. Alright, we know where... we found one lily. The other one needs the double jump. So we just... well, instead of leveraging our health, let's actually just go get it. Alright, so the question I have here is just, do I kill Nama, or do I explore around? Like, is killing Nama worth the output? I have Flame Barrier. I have... let's see. Plus 10% damage boost means plus 1.5 intelligence, which is not bad. I then have Clothos Spindle. Going into Nama gives me back 5% of my health, so it gives me 10 max health back once I find the last lily. Yeah, I'm gonna go face Nama with this character. Ooh. Yes, forget Nama, or Lemek and Nama combined. It is both at once, the Bladed Rose, truly. Whew. But yeah, I hear there's also, there are a few, like, there's this one, I watch a guy who reviews anime and stuff like that, And they talked about this one horror movie, quote-unquote, anime that was fantastic for the so bad it's good style. It's just like, if you want to get a sense of how, like, whether or not this was meant to be a horror show, just understand that there are like 20 characters into the story, and by the end, nobody dies. Yeah, it's not a horror movie, guys. It's not supposed to be an intentional horror movie. Gosh, there's so many of those that, like, I never got to experience, and I'm curious what others people have experienced that are super good. So that's why I had that question. Okay. So we kill them all. We get ourselves some extra health. And we get ourselves the money that we need. So yeah, Bet Kessler, one of the things I'm trying to deal with is that Goneheads and Murmur no longer give money or blueprints, which means that there's just a big lack of gold throughout the run that I have to, like, find a way to adapt through. And so I've been trying to work that way out recently. Get up here. Oh. Well, it's a good thing my invincibility frames were still lasting. Go. Those iframes are calculated precisely, down to the milliseconds. Ugh. Down to the last frame. Alright, we're just gonna kill him with the shield dash, because that's where we are health-wise now. Whew. It's a good question. I like this question of the day theme. Me too. So the point... Oh, golden split. Feels good. Alright, got the two I'm looking for. So, where are my speedrun times posted? So usually it's, right now, there's like none posted. I'm just gonna be blunt. If you go to the actual Discord for this game, there's an RL2 speedrunning page, and Mindful Line has been posting his and such. I just haven't got around to updating mine, because, as you may have noticed, so speedrun.com is not accepting submissions until the game is fully released, which, fair enough, they have enough to handle. Yeah, worth noting, I have petitioned or whatever, and they're just like, nope, wait for it full release. So, right now, my personal best is just listed right there. It might be on my YouTube channel already. I have a backlog, so it might not be there yet, but... I don't want to go down. But it was great for getting myself some iframes. A lot of treasure chests. This is actually doing really well. Goneheads? Yeah, let's just kill Goneheads. We're at near full health. And while they give us nothing, this guy has basically done his part. Whew. Whew. Come on. So yeah, these guys, they're not hard to dodge, but there's two of them, and when they hit you, they take out over half your health. Minimum. Alright, one dead. There we are. A true hero. Thank you. Alright, as you can see, there's just armor crates, so nothing of significance in there. Alright, so next we need to find Enoch and Void Dash. So Enoch is probably directly above, so we'll check that real fast. If not, then we kind of go wandering for a bit. As for Void Dash could be anywhere. Dun dun dun. Most likely over there though. So let's go to Murmur. Whew. Deep breaths. Let it go. Let it move. Watch it be this next room to the right. That'd be great. It wasn't. But I still can dream. Alright. Found the bad room, but that means that every room to the right from now on is the good room, right? That's how math works. That's how statistics, that's how chance is applied. It's not a fallacy that's well known or anything. Alright. Whew. Heirloom is silent. And thus, the last heirloom is ours. Then we kill Murmur. Do I kill Enoch with this character? I mean, this character's been doing, like, wonders. This character's been wonderful, honestly. Yeah, if I do Murmur really well, I'm just gonna grab Enoch, so then I could grab the book. From the book, I could pop open Irad's knowledge, and then I could just start exploring the Sun Tower a bit. Get myself full gold gain from killing everything on the first character. I have 2 relics that increase my damage output. One of which is significant in giving me the best spell in the game. For damage. Yeah, for straight damage, Flame Barrier is the best spell. Not even close. Ooh. Keep it moving. So how have you been doing, Batkezler? How's Monster Hunter been treating you? I know you've been like doing the sword and shield stuff and that your armor hasn't been up to snuff for the enemies you've been facing. Have you been fixing that or anything like that? Ooh. Or at least that was the last time I saw you guys. Oof. Alright. We got the heirloom. And we have all the teleports that we need. Except for Irad, of course. But Irad's a doozy and 2/3. More than a doozy and a half. We can't get to the throne yet. We have to get through Murmur first. That's okay. Just a little jumpy. Just a little jumpy. Hey, maybe we just do level 1 run this time. Maybe we just somehow pull off Irad on the first try, given our situation. Or despite our situation, I should say. Which means I actually want to save Book as a way to get through the Sun Tower. Alright. I see you responded, and now I'm just focusing on the boss right now, so I'm gonna have to read that later. Oof. That money is not for me, it seems. Thanks for being nice, Murmur. Sometimes you're not nice, but today you were nice. I appreciate it. Okay, now you're not being nice. Like, for example, sometimes you do that. Oh yeah, I've basically only been playing in my downtime. I'm hooked. Trying out new weapons, farming like 6 different builds, but swapping between while I'm killing too much, so I can't finish any of them. It's the nerves, man. Oof. Alright. Well, let's kill Enoch, get ourselves a whole buttload of money, have 8,000 to spend on my first life, just so I could just be Macho Man as I walk through and punch Irad in the face. Of course, Irad doesn't have a face, he just has 3 eyeballs. Which, you know, having eyeballs without a face is really... Manners, Irad. Manners. You know you're supposed to have a face with your eyeballs. Yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't even have a mouth. So forget the nose. He still doesn't even have a mouth. He knows that having a face is part of manners, but he doesn't. Irad doesn't do it. Well, it looks like Enoch might punish me for my hubris, but it's okay. We have a book. We can have a nice reading session once we're done here. Alright. Honestly, the chest isn't even... Like, the issue with the chest is sometimes it dies too quickly. Like, just a... Also, sometimes I lose focus and I let bombs hit me in the face. But generally the problem with the chest is he dies too quickly on me, and I can't kick off his head. Alright. Go with Magic 8 Ball. We have good equipment. We have good upgrades to do. We are in a good spot. We have good money. Like, yeah, we in good spot. We might just do that and cut there to buy our equipment. Make sure we have purchases for all that we need. There we are. I can't buy anything else. Oh. Could you imagine if I didn't use the architect? Again. Yeah, I've done it before. I know. Alright. So we have good combat capability. Yeah, I could have done it. I know I could have. Oh well. We're looking fashionable with our nice sword and our beautiful cape to go with it. And with this fashion, you know, that little hat and chest. This is a chest. Chance. Doesn't even wear anything on that chest. It's disgusting. Surprised they haven't gotten any complaints from the children. You have no idea, as someone who, like, runs this all the time, how much being able to see the dent you make in their health, like, how good that feels. Like, I just assume that I'm dealing damage, but it's gonna be a while. But, like, I can see the indent, and that's huge. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Just was relying on the shield too much. That's all. Alright. For my question, Vibes answers McDonald's. And I'd say that's a fair point. I have not eaten McDonald's in a very long time, and last time I did, it tasted like sugar. The buns tasted like sugar. Bet Kessler, just a mere 50 hits and the enemy goes down. Honestly, that feels like so little for me. Feels like an insignificant, impressive feat that I could do it in so little. Oof. Well, this character has damage output, but does he have control? Alright, get over here. I'm just gonna shout now, make it easy on myself. There we go. Well, we're getting 50 less gold, but we're getting gold, which is something we've been having an issue with recently, so take our wins where you get them. Ah. Oh. Too much damage. I was gonna say I'm keeping my shout in case he dies on me again, but I just realized I don't have my shout. There he goes. Alright. Grab our money, get out. Get our money, get out. Alright, we're grabbing the book. And then hopefully we use that book to get ourselves some IRAD DPS. And then we use all that to not die and get ourselves a happy and short Sun Tower. Oof. Sun Tower is scary, man. Sun Tower is scary. Gosh, we only have 254 health as Barbarian. We could use a health pack. Oof. Come on. Made it. Awesome. Cycle 0. Whoop. That's okay, 27 gets healed up with a single piece of meat, which we're getting right here. I wasn't losing that piece of meat. Oof. Go! Awesome. Deep breaths. Oh, come on. A little slow, but that's okay. We manage, we manage, we manage. Alright. There we go. So now we have his IRAD. But of course, to get to IRAD, we have to go through his labyrinth. Which, not really much of a labyrinth, more of just a yeah, it's a Hollow Knight style Path of Pain, is how I would explain this area. Oh. Alright. Let's get lucky. What did I just say? Let's get lucky, not unlucky. I had enough misfortune today, alright? Or in the past few tries. I used some easy towers. Oh, I thought it was coming out of the other one. I was, like, panicking. Thanks. Well, one shout and a dream. I'm gonna kill this guy. Make it safe for me. Or as safe as I can make it. We all know I can't make it safe. Oh, keep in mind, if anything touches me, I'm dead. I'm so glad that didn't touch me. I thought for certain that touched me. That's my shout. I don't get a second, so it better count. Of course you're invincible. Of course. When you're going up, the correct direction involves going down. That's what I needed. Nope. We were one room away. That little direction upwards, that was it. That was our signal that we made it. And everything sucks here. Everything sucks here. I could have done that. It just kept getting harder and harder. All the smarter. We're going to get ourselves some intelligence. And we're going to be a mage instead of a ranger because of obvious reasons. We're going to get one health upgrade. We actually want 2, but that's okay. The reason we want 2 is that 240 health is how much a knight needs to survive 2 hits of IRAD. I think. Alright, well, now to do it again with a character with less health. Like, significantly less health. As in, it's a class that's not known for health. And they have bookish, so they have half health. At least it was quick. We're gonna go with this character. My hope is that with this final, so muscle weakness is gonna get me killed. Like, I have a sense that the lack of knockback is gonna really wreck me on one of these enemies. But until then, this character has the range. It has the ability. And if it could get enough gold somehow to actually buy me a 1 health upgrade, I think that's going to make the difference against Irad. Gotta remember, no knockback. And there's an enemy there because I can't get lucky. Beautiful. Oof. That's rather sad that I ended up going the long way only to be brought back down. Beautiful, as always. Did not know they could shoot that high. I knew those projectiles came out. I did not know they came out that high. Wind wall. Almost want to reset this castle. Because this castle is a very bad castle. The fact that I had to go down to go up is all that you need to know about this castle. That I had to go down one room to go up another. No, that's bad, but we're gonna keep trying. Practicing the castle once tough allows us to get better one, so that when it's good, we good, man. We good. This was such a good run. This was such a good run. Up until that point, this was such a good run. By the way, yes, mages actually have more health than Valkyries, I'm pretty sure. Alright, they have equal health to Valkyries, which tells you all that you need to know about the issue with Valkyries. Or, alternatively, all you need to know about the awesomeness of mages. Ugh. We know our route. It's just a very hard route. Barely made it with a Barbarian with close calls, and then we didn't make it. I'm destroying all of this because a single piece of meat puts us in a better place. All right. I have a freeze as well, which is actually a really good spell for this. There we are. Purple ores aren't really too... like... As for threats in this area, I'd say the purple ores are just like... they're not the threat that gets you killed, you know? Alright. Yeah, this is why I hate the enemy that is invincible thanks to a buff of an enemy that I cannot reach. Alright, right. Alright, we got to the room again, I think. Yep, this is the room. Oh, I have to go through. Okay. Don't want to take that. Well, good job, mage. Good job. You did your part. Literally going to only lose time opening those chests. Huh. Alright. Didn't count how much damage it did. I hope it's less than 115, because sometimes it's 114, I think. One HP the dream, everyone. 1 HP the dream. As always, Mage has all the damage outputs I need. It's the survivability that the Mage lacks. But if I can just not die, just don't get hit, lol. Mage has all the potential to actually give me a PB, despite everything that happened along the way. Whew. Almost. 1 HP the dream, everyone. 1 HP the dream. And that's a new personal best, Bat Kessler. I know you were asking what the records look like. We're about to find out. This is the new personal best. Ugh. Sir Matt gave me a 44-32. That's our new PB. We made a lot of mistakes. There's so much room to improve. But that's a new PB. And I am very happy with that PB.